Chopped to third. Tough to get to.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
To second for one.
To Abreu for the big double play. So stepping in, Tim Anderson. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Now to the plate, Austin Ransom. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Goodwin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the... Digging in, Austin Ransom. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brandon Drury. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third.
And they'll get one back with the sac fly, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Geraldo Del Villar.
Runner breaks for third.
Hit on the ground toward the left.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
21. Steven Souza Jr.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Now the relay home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick.
5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
This the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Here we go, relay, hit me. 3-3, relay.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch. Works.
Into the box now, Austin Ransom. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here comes the 0-1.
High and deep down the left field line.
Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The this, they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right.
Round hard,
Bellinger's under
You're
it.
scoring. You're scoring.
And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Austin Ransom. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it. Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here. Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kids. Hey, be patient.
Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
High set by Kershaw, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So a big moment here, and standing in, Austin Ransom, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
The center fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled toward right center field. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. That is around the strike zone. He feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The 0-1. Out towards second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Ready now, Austin Ransom, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. He's ready now. The pitch, a drive to left. Get out of here, get out of here. Gone, they win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Rowan Wick claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on.
MLB The Show's coverage.
Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Ransom. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's
hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jock.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded to the right. He's got it. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Digging in now, Austin Ransom. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ransom.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied. At the plate, Corey Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first, and they get them both. Now batting, number 43. And their runners at the corners now. Oh, the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Get your pitch here squared up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Ransom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. J.B. Wendelken gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was when he threw the ball really well, picking up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead. Standing in, Austin Ransom comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You know, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a 3 for 13 batting line.
Come on now, guys. We gotta hold him.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors.
Now batting, the first baseman, Austin Ransom.
At the plate now, Austin Ransom. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Austin Ransom.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Peterson. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season.
Come on, baby.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Ransom. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.